Is it somebody right on my call? This is the moment you're meant to know.
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? How are you? Yes, how are you? Well, I hope you're doing fabulous on this Back to Life Monday. Yes, 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 yes. Well, I had a very nice weekend. I always do 97% of the time. So this was another relaxing, enjoyable weekend. What else? Okay, so I'm just going to get right to it. I'm going to be talking about, I say his name, Lewis, Hamilton Lewis.
Yes, there you go.
Finally, Hamilton Lewis. And I've heard bloggers talk about, especially Tisha Tales, talk about how he's been a playboy and he run the streets. And, well, I have heard that he went to the girl with the pussycat doll. I forgot her name. What's her name?
Nicole.
Nicole. Pretty Nicole. And so he get the girls, and yet I guess what I want to know is, we don't really know what goes behind closed doors, but for me, and I guess I'm looking at it for me, baby Crones there, wave to the camera. Okay, I guess for me, I would choose Nicole. I don't know her. She could be a witch. I don't know her, but from just being a hard worker, beautiful, everything that Kim isn't.
Yes.
And she comes with no kids. I don't think she's ever been married. I mean, quote me if I'm wrong. So if I were to turn her down, why would I turn her down for someone that has been married to Kanye? And we know what he does to people he don't like.
Yes.
Why would I want to go there, especially after Pete Davidson? I don't know if I would be drawn to her because of her past.
Yes.
Is that wrong of me?
No, not at all.
Am I being a snob?
No, not at all.
I mean, she's somebody I would date, and I would date seriously, but she would not be talking about Kim Kardashian. But and please, no judgment. I'm just being 100. She would not. I would date her, love her, treat her, but I would never marry her, and I certainly wouldn't want to have children by her. So I wouldn't date her. You understand what I'm saying? But if she was just out and she just wanted to have some fun and kicking it, if I was a dude, I won't even say a man or guy, because that would be the kind of person I'd be with her, that dude. I would never marry her. I would never want to take her home to my mom. I don't give a John Brown how rich she is. Now, I say all that to say about Kim is, even the men that she dates, they don't even last.
No.
It's like they date her as a good time. And this is the ones that she show. What about the ones she doesn't show? And it's hard in my mind as a female trying to think like a man. What was it like sleeping with Pete Davidson? What was it like sleeping with, I could see the track record of her life and her, because she's famous. I'm not judging. I'm not. I'm just saying, as a man, as a woman, I would feel insecure. So as a man, I don't know if it would be insecure, I guess, but it would be measuring up all the time. Where is it safe? Is it? It's been around. It done had birth, and I haven't even had any kids. It just would be too mature for me. Too mature sexually for me. That's a better way to put it.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. So I don't know what Nicole had from the Pussycat Dolls, but if that's what you walk away from, and been with her for years, I think about 3-4 years, and you with Kim, that just go, that don't, that's all I'm saying about Lewis and the closeness of his mother, which is, I don't have a problem with mama boys, honestly. At least they have mamas. And, mamas protect their sons, and you just got to know how to deal with a mama's boy, I can't complain because I'm a mama's girl. Okay, I'm tell the truth.
Yes, you are.
I feel like an officer and a gentleman. I'm a mama. I mean, I'm the mama's girl. So I can't complain about the mama boy because at first you got to get past me, right? And I'm the big cheese. And if I don't like you, I don't like you. My words carry weight. In my mind. Now, she can go against Big Mama all she wants to. I can't control that. But that would be her loss. Because at the end of the day, I always have her best interest. And I want her to be happy. Even if it's not what I choose. If it makes her happy, then I'm happy. But if somebody come across and it's a definite no, and she don't trust me. Because why would I hold any good thing from something I love?
True.
That doesn't make sense to me. So anyway, I say all that to say as I was rambling is I guess I could feel the love his mother has for him.
Okay.
Is he the only child? He's a Gemini, yes? He's the only, I think he's the only child. And he's kind of a odd one. And I know that Kim is drawn to them sometimes. And so he's an odd one. He's odd. And the way, he wears his hair, and the way he dress, he's an odd one. Go ahead.
Yes, he has 3 siblings.
By the same mother?
No.
I'm just talking about his mother. No offense to the rest of you. I'm just talking about his mama. I ain't talking about his daddy. His mama.
Let's see. All of his siblings are half siblings.
Yeah, so he don't have, by his mother, how many children did his mother have? Why she pick up that information?
2. He has 2 sisters that was born to his mother.
Okay, good. But they have different fathers, allegedly. See? But and hopefully, that's the way life handed out cards for us. But now we understand we don't have to take the hand that was dealt to us. We don't have to take that because now, even at 40 years old, you could say that is not what I want, to be doing what is correct. I don't want that. Even though I'm 40, I know that there are women having babies at 50. And as long as I have a menses and a uterus, I can bear. Even if I was in my 60s, I'd be like Sister Abraham. And like Sister Sarah. And if not all of that, we have to up the age for aging now.
Yes.
Because we got 40-year-olds walking around looking like they 20.
That is very true.
And you got 50-year-olds walking around like they 30. And you got 60-year-olds walking around like they in their 50s and 40s.
Yeah, so you can for real get catfished.
So I might as well go head on with the 70s and the 80s. Well, they looking like they in their 60s.
Yeah.
What's 80 now looking like it's in its 70s, and what's 70s looking like it's in its 60s or 50s?
Yes.
You can't tell.
Nope, you can't tell anymore.
Can't tell. And as long as you spit and seed and have a fertile ground, you can bear.
True.
And if not, all you got to do is save that, freeze it, and have somebody else do it. We live in precious times. What do you think?
Yeah, we do.
So anyway, with all that being said, let's just get into it with the Give Gobbledygook. I probably was talking for 20 minutes, but nevertheless, let's get into it. So this is Lewis Hamilton. Is he the playboy? Is he the serious one? Is he going to marry? Is he going to marry? What's his block? Let's go in. Baby Crone. Oh, so we see a 3. We see a 3. Already, I can see right now this man in this particular card set, he has his shoes on. But in other cards, he has his shoes off.
Okay.
So see if you see it in here, baby Crone. Why you look? I'm just curious. And just curious about that. I study cards. And anyway, even though he have his shoes on, he doesn't have on earth tone shoes. He have on red shoes.
Yes, he does.
So this lets me know that he's at the end of a journey. Like, you know how you at the end of a journey and you want to make a decision, but he's got a passion, something great, something that just in his blood that he loved more than anything. More than that's earth, that's life. You understand? That's earth, that's life. More than anything. And we're going to find out what that is. Now, so we see that. Now we see, oh my goodness. So we see right here in his present, we got a wheel of fortune.
Interesting.
So we know that some karma is about to happen and something is coming very soon. Something good, something change. It could be something bad, we don't know yet, but something coming along its way, something fast is on the way, is entering his life, something unexpected. Let's see what that is. So now we see here, we see some kind of friction. I showed you that. Yeah. So this is here. This is his presence. So he shows up. Something unexpected, something fast, something's coming in. Something you unexpected, something you didn't plan. You know, along with karma. And we're going to figure out what that is. However, in his past, we see here, this is him. This is him. This is him. This is his. This is past. I'm sorry, I got it. This is past. So here we see there has been fighting, warring, maybe ideas. These are things that he's been fighting against. However, since this is a love reading on is he a player? And it leads me here. Like I say, he got a lot of passion. Now, what I see, he's not married to no female.
Nope.
Because why? Because like I said, in some cards you didn't see it in that, did you?
No, I did not.
In some cards, they have him where he's barefooted. Okay? It wouldn't be in that, but you definitely can look.
I'll try.
But you know what? You see those tarot up there? Try that tarot right there, vintage. Okay. Look at some of those elite tarot cards up there. Sorry. I got all kind of cards up there.
She does.
Okay. So I'm sorry about that. So what I'm saying is, see, he have on red shoes. So we know that red is passion and driven and drive. And it's in his blood. It's something that he loves doing. So I say all that to say, I don't see him settling down. It's like he's at the end of the road, but he's still passionate. It's not over. I wanted him to not have on those shoes because it would be humble. But because in that he have on shoes, that lets me know he's not ready to give up his freedom. And I have to say it, and I hope I'm wrong. I don't think he's ready to play permanent daddy either.
I like that.
I don't. No offense to her kids or anything like that. I get a sense that he's spoiled, and I get a sense that he likes having his women to himself.
Okay.
Splitting all of that, making time. Not that he minds, but when you're used to something, you're not used, like me dating someone. I'm not used to, a 4-year-old running around. I'm not used, we got to go out and you got to call or you got to leave from the I'm not used to that. I don't know if I want to be in all of that. Like I said, I like the person. I would be that dude. I like the person. I like you very much, but I know that I wouldn't want to be married in that.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't look to you to have my child.
I did find it in that deck.
You did, with no shoes.
With no shoes.
Let me see. And that's the original, authentic deck. What is this?
The Light Seekers.
She had more shoes.
No, she's walking on the beach barefoot.
Oh, they did have the shoe on her. Okay.
I'm surprised.
Surprise, surprise. So yeah, so we definitely see. So, and now let's see his near future, like something that'll happen within the next 30 days, 2 weeks. We see the devil, but the devil is turned upside down. For him, it's deceitful. So if it's turned upside down, then I would like to see that right here, we see that there's been a lot of friction, about a lot of fighting, a lot of ideas. But because the devil is turned upside down to me, still a sneaky devil. But I definitely see that you're becoming unchained with it, making your peace with it, understanding what it is that you want. This is what I'm getting. Understanding what it is you want. Becoming from underneath of the chain. You're looking at it like you're bogged down by the chain because it's facing him. He's bogged down by it. He's struggling by it. But facing me, no, you're being free from it. More and more every day, that confusion is becoming more and more and more clear about your love life, about what it is you want. More and more, you see it. However, one of the things that Kimberly does, in my opinion, this is me sidebar, because whenever she gets into a man's life, she elevates their career.
Yes.
She elevates them. Or she'll open up a door that wasn't open or jarred. And once she gets in, she busts the door open for them. She's Al Marilyn Monroe.
Yes.
She's Al Marilyn Monroe, but she's the modern Marilyn Monroe. What do you mean? She doesn't see color. She has 4 kids. She knows she clawed her way to the top. She got gold and dirt all in her fingernails and don't apologize for it. She made it. She made it. And she's that girl now. Whether we like it or not.
Yep.
Whether even if she was in a drug wrangling drugs and in her name and she got caught, she was that girl. We would never be shocked by that.
No, we would not.
The only thing for me, I would be shocked she got caught.
That's true.
Because I don't know, no matter what they do, they get off of everything. And they are a fine example. It's not how much you have. It's who you know.
Yes.
And what you're willing to do to get what you want done. And whatever that stratosphere is, she's in it.
Yes.
And so here I see Lewis. Let me be focused. Here I see Lewis at that place. He knows what he has. He knows what's all involved. And now he has this wheel of fortune. And it's like, this is my present. I'm ready to make that change. I'm ready to make that jump. Is Kim Kardashian the one? Is she the one? I have made mistakes. I have misjudged, led on in my growing up. But I'm a grown man. I'm 40 years old. Is he 40 now? 41? I think he's 41 years old, and mistakes are crucial because he really got to think what he wants to do with his life. Mm-hmm. He understands he's getting older. He understands, he's thinking, do we want to make children? This is why he's with Kim, because she represents that.
Yes, he's 41.
Kimberly represent that home life. Kimberly represent what
Lewis.
No. What Nicole didn't represent. You understand? Mm-hmm. Nicole doesn't have no children, right?
Nope, she doesn't.
So she represents that single life. So he messed with different women, but I'm just using these because I think they both are fabulous, beautiful women. And yet she's a superstar and was big, huge in her day. And I'm sure she can come back and rise. So, just mentioning the Pussycat Dolls, we get excited.
That's true.
So with that being said, he knows what it's like to date the creme de la creme of women. Mm-hmm. So I think that trying on Kim with an already made family, and I think that's it. And I think this is something that he wrestled with. Do I want to have children, or do I want to be with somebody that have children, or do I want a blended family? I think he's in his mind, for him, he's perplexed by that. He's still struggling with that. He's still like, I don't know. Am I being deceived? Am I being played? Is she playing me? He got all these things in his head. Why she want me? Why she dating me? Mm-hmm. He feeling his insecurities. What's his sign?
Let's see.
I thought he was a Gemini.
No, he was born January 7th, but I want to know, speaking of his insecurities, could that go back to the fact of when you were saying the Wheel of Fortune, where it was something about karma, where the things that he has done in the past, now he's wondering with being with Kim, could she be using me? Could she be playing me?
Right.
Feeling those types
Should I take her serious? Do I really want that? Absolutely. That's that karma card. He's dealing with that.
Capricorn.
He a Capricorn. So now the devil is facing the devil. So he's looking himself in the eye. He knew when he dated her, that was going to broaden it. It was like it's going to shine a spotlight. And he chose to have the spotlight. And I believe he did it because his career was on a downslide. I have no proof of it. I'm just saying that's what I feel, and I'm saying what I feel. It was dipping a little bit. And like I said, he had one in these cards. He ain't ready to give up. He needed that burst of energy, and Kimberly was there in the background and looking thirsty, and so she just latched on as any man would do. Understand, he's latching on. He needed a burst. And look at him, people that don't know about him and racing, we talking his name. He needed that, and she gave that to him, but she'll give that to any man she dates at this point. And she knows that. But all at the same time, being a man, knowing this is the power she has with being with this woman, is that really what you want? Because we already know you got a boost, and the only reason why I'm talking about you is because of Kim. Other than that, I don't follow racing, so I wouldn't know who you are.
Exactly.
So she gave you a boost. Same thing. The only person who didn't give her the same thing, it's like she playing it forward. It's like the same thing Kanye did to her. She does it to every man she meets. And just like Kanye, he got ate up by the wolf. She gets eaten up by the players of the game.
That's true.
What do you mean? Because these are men that don't need her money. Mm-hmm. She ain't dating no scrubs. She ain't dating doctor that live in Baltimore, live in a nice mansion, making, he may have, making good pay. She ain't dealing with Dr. Smo,
Yeah.
If she dealing with doctors, she dealing with the surgeon, the plastic surgeon of Hollywood. She ain't dealing with, no, you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She, what we call you hit that. She look at that, no. She looking at, Hamilton just not no race car driver. No, what? He's a race car driver.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So, she's, when she was messing with Pete Davidson.
Yes.
She wasn't just messing with Pete Davidson. She was messing with SNL.
Mm-hmm. She was. Yep.
She strategic. But all the men that she's dated now after Kanye, it's like she's playing it forward. She's boosting their careers. She giving them a ride. And then to me, the way I see it, I think that she's selling out. I think that you're doing the most. I think that they're using you. It just seems to me that they just need to get together and all talk about what you like when you roll in the bed, what you smell like, what you look like. It's like just to say I have you, just to say I had Kim. I don't want to take her home to me. I don't want to have my children. I don't want to deal with that crazy Kanye. I don't want all that. She done had a lot of men. I don't know. But it's like you get in the dark and you sit down and you talk about her.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I see Hamilton. One of them. Like a playboy kind of.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Like I got that. And on top of it, she gave my career a boost. And maybe that's why they don't say nothing about her. You notice nobody don't talk about the way she smell?
Nope.
Nobody don't talk about how she kiss. You could tell they want to, though. The only person who says something, and that's Kanye. And he don't say much.
Nope, even he didn't.
You know why? Because that's his baby daddy. I mean, that's his baby mama. So he ain't gonna say too much. But if there's anybody that could say a lot, it's Kanye.
Yeah.
But he says, because he wouldn't care. He'd be locked up saying, she stink, she smelled like ass. He wouldn't care.
He would.
But he doesn't do that at all. At all. What do you think?
Mm-hmm, that's true.
But he will call us shiesty and janky in a minute, though.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So with that being said, even though I feel like I'm supposed to be talking about Lewis, Kimberly is dominating the conversation. So I must say, this is what he's warring against.
Okay.
This obviously, because every time I try to move on, it's like Kim is consuming his mind. Go ahead.
Yes, I wanted to know, because you kind of touched on it with the Five of Wands, but I want to know, does Lewis know what he's looking for in a relationship or in love?
I think he's knowing now what he doesn't want.
Okay.
And in the see right here, I turned it towards you so you could see it. You see right here, this is someone that sleeps. It's like he's like really meditating on this thing, like taking a time out. It's like Kim is odd. It's like he love her, but is he ready? How you going to sleep in the peak of your career? How you mentally is like you're supposed to be moving your swords, and it's like you bored. It's like you need a rest. It's like you've been consumed. And it's like at this moment in time when you're supposed to be balancing, moving your career, you're out here resting like you're bored.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not enough. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
This is a 4. A 4 is a foundation. And you see, this is the 3, and the next one here is a 4. I can't make it up. And we have a 5.
And
a 10.
Yep, and the devil makes 6.
And you know what? You know what? I'm going to see, stop it. That's deep. So we see numbers lining all up in this. So we know. And maybe it's like it's coming to that place where you got to rise up and stop the friction and accept the decision and know, do I want to be tangled in this?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And another sword. It just seems like for me, when I look at it, you tell me, it's like it's just too much drama. It's like he got what he needed, and it's like he just gonna move on from it. You understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's too chaotic. It's too much. Even though he knew the spotlight, it would give him a boost, but he didn't know it was going to shine on his whole life like this.
Oh, okay, got you.
Like he don't want words going out like I'm a playboy and this in the world. Maybe in the people that know him, but now I know him as a playboy because that's what a blogger said. So he a playboy. You know, and I don't know if he's a playboy. Is the card saying he's a playboy? The card saying, yeah, he play.
He's non-committal.
He's non-committal. He commits, but I think when it come down to marriage, I think that he could be non-committal. And I feel as though that when the karma card shows up here, and the bottom line will be what the future card will be. Whatever that is, because right now I just see him in his head. He's in his head like resting, struggling, like gotta make decisions. I don't know if I'm ready. Like, you know how you riding along, but you sleepwalking in life, chilling. I don't know what he's doing, but whatever he's doing, he's not 100% a part of the fray. He doesn't like all the lights on me, lights on her, gotta be this way. He doesn't like all that. You know what I mean? And I guess maybe, he felt like I knew what this was, I could do, but now he's in it.
Yep.
And now it's like, okay, this is a whole different thing. And I see the wands, and I see the goodness out of it and the creativity out of it and all that the goodness can come from all of this attention, all this friction, but all at the same time, the wearing down, the patience, the blogs, the nosiness, everything's coming out. It's like, woo, that's the stuff, the embarrassing part. Everything you do, you was in it, but now it's like you're in it. And I don't think he likes that. It troubles his mother, they don't want to be out there in it like that. In it, but not like that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So I'm going to say for the outcome, and what will be the verdict of this? I'm going to read the bottom before I pull the outcome.
Okay.
What is it?
Justice.
So, justice. So it just looked like this card is going to be whatever it is, justice will be served, and that will be it. Here it is.
The 6 of Pentacles.
So when I see the 6 of Pentacles, I see whatever it is that he stood in need of. I think he's going to take it and nourish his own self. Is he the one who's giving? If he showed up here where he's sleeping, he needs somebody to give. And it's like he's giving. And it just seems like he just not going to have it to give like that to count. If somebody has to feed me, or I have to feed you. But these are the cards that come out for me. He comes out as the Wheel of Fortune, first of all. This is who he comes out as somebody that's in karma debt.
Yeah.
For good or bad. But right now, the debt is being cleared up for him. And probably how he treated women, all of that, whatever it is. When he took on Kim Kardashian, he took on a new way, a new idea, a different type of woman. She knew that she would be a boost to his ego, a boost to his career. But now that he got the boost, it's no pun intended, it's just too much for him. She comes with too much pressure to perform. She wants to get married. The longer you delay and not marrying or saying, the more pressure that the public puts on you. So yes, she gets you to the top, but at what cost? At the cost of her children, at the cost of my career, at the cost of being called Kim? At what cost? She is a powerful woman, but she becomes the superstar. Even though she opened doors for me, people going to see me now as not Lewis Hamilton and Kim Kardashian, but Kim Kardashian and Lewis Hamilton.
You're right.
See, it wasn't Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian. It was Kim Kardashian and Pete David. You understand? See, it was Kanye West and Kim Kardashian.
That's true.
Now it's always Kim Kardashian, even over her sisters. Kim Kardashian, even with her mother. Yeah, she's the mother of who? Kim Kardashian. Her name carry weight. And so you become small, big, but it's under Kim Kardashian. Did that make sense?
Yes.
And he's challenging that. And I don't know if he was ready for that onslaught, but I don't know if he's going to stick around, because there's no way here you're resting, you're thinking, you got all this energy, you're thinking, you all up in your head, this drama, all this movement, no privacy, you make a move, you fart, they hear it, you can't talk, you can't creep, you're just on spotlight. It's like it comes with just too much. I want to just get away and hide. And even when you hide, you see it's still there. There's a camera right there. You can't escape. It's no escapism being in the spotlight with her. And she's fine with it, but not everybody wants to be open like that. She has nothing to lose. No matter what you say, she has nothing to lose. Why? Because of the way that she got to the top. You're just another man that's just dealing with her. But what she is doing, she brings them to the surface. And I guess she can't help it unless she want to hide the relationship. And that way they can talk. But once she start bringing it out in the open, she's making them bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. But here, I just see him giving. I do see him giving, but I'm sorry, I still see that's his mother. I see the scales is in her favor.
Okay.
And even though, or whoever this is somebody got strong influence. Blue, that mind. Somebody got very strong influence over his mind. You understand what I'm saying? And this person right here, even though it's in the yellow and it's bright and it's good, he's feeding it because it's feeding him. Because it's shining that light. If I feed it, it shines the light on me. But you want to keep those scales balanced. And I just don't see him being with her like that. I don't. I hope I'm wrong.
You know, I get what you mean.
It's just too much at stake for somebody, I don't know how to say it, but who's sensitive.
Okay,
who's sensitive, who really care about what people think to a point. Who care about his reputation. No, who's macho in a sense. I don't want to be called Kim Kardashian. So the outcome card would be, did I call this an outcome?
Yes.
So the outcome card is who's giving? Is he giving? Let's see. So it's the moon. So I must say, he's not going to be giving much because it's still the Wheel of Fortune. It shows the 4, where first it shows the 3, where he has all these ideas, but he's stationary. It's like he's at the end of a journey, ready to start something new, but overwhelmed with his life. It's like his life is running him right now. He don't have no privacy, no place to hide, because he belonged to Kim Kardashian cameras now. And so you see him retreating from that, that's why you always see them sneaking off somewhere, trying to get away. And even in that, there's a camera that catch them there. And this is a friction. It's no place to hide. It just becomes chaotic in your mind, especially when you're not used to it to that degree. You understand what I'm saying? Yes. And so, yes, you find yourself giving more to the situation when your passion, which you love, is not going to be neglected. So, yes, you're in a cycle. And in that cycle, because it's the moon, it's not in your favor. She's not in your favor. Do you understand? She's just not. Even all the good things I said about this is taking too much when you're not grounded.
Yeah.
It's just too much for him. You know what I mean?
He had a sense of understanding what he was signing up for, but he didn't realize what it came with until he was in it.
Right. Like, okay, this is way too much. It's too much exposure. I don't like it. We are a private family. People know me that never even know me, who don't even follow. This has just come with the chaos of it. And it's like, it's too chaotic. Even though it's blessing on one hand, it's I'm losing who I am on another. I'm morphing into a Kim Kardashian and like a fame whore. When I'm not saying that. I mean, that's how. I mean, it's got to feel that way. Yeah. So it's like I don't feel as though he's ready to give all of that. And I say that because it's a cycle. And when I see the moon holds a lot of different of our secrets. It's the cycle. And I think this cycle, I see here because he got on red and here he's giving or she's giving. Either way, someone's getting neglected. And I know that he's not ready to give up. He's not ready to give up his career. See?
Ooh, the sun and the moon.
The sun and the moon, see? See what I mean? Something got to give. He's not ready. He's not ready. It's not ready with all of that she come with. She is not the one. She come, even if she marry him, it wouldn't even last. Believe what I'm saying. I hope I'm wrong. I just don't see this relationship going any further. And on a side note, before I close out, I don't know how true it is, but it is said that Kim and Courtney's ex-boyfriend, I forgot his name.
Courtney's ex?
He lived there with the children. Well,
Scott.
Scott. That she's been having a beef with Scott and over her boyfriend.
Yes, allegedly.
Now, see, when it gets like that and family get involved, when you starting to want to get rid of Scott, who's been there from the beginning, just about, and now that lets you know you're doing too much. When you starting to want family, if this is true, and you wanting to start family members to go, because that means you putting too much in to the relationship, because whatever you in, it should never cause you to have to choose between a family member. You just have, that's just the way that person is. And the right person don't take it seriously. But when you saying, okay, I gotta get rid of him, I want to know that's just you're doing the most. What do you think? Well, that's
definitely.
all I have to say about that. So let me just clear up. I don't see the cause working, not because he's not ready to give her everything she wants. He's not ready to commit to that. He looked at it, it's just too drama filled. And she's not ready to let the cameras go and be in the back. So, they could be the right couple, but at the wrong time.
Yep. And he has to wrestle with that idea as well.
Right. And because he's been in their life for so long, it's the chaos that he doesn't want to be a part of. Being scrutinized on everything he does. In other words, if he is a cheater, may he never cheat again. Because the lights, they will follow him to his grave. And if they could follow him, if the cameras could follow him beyond the grave,
They would.
They would. Okay, so I don't think this relationship is lasting. I do think that Kim comes off too desperate. And the men that she likes, she gives them that boost of what they need. And after they get the boost, it's too much for them. And I think that that's why they leave or they break up. And a lot of times, the way they have been doing it is they let Kim break up with them. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it made sense. It made sense to me. So I just don't see this relationship. It could work. Let me put that out there. But from where I'm sitting, maybe let me read next Monday. But from where I'm sitting, it's too chaotic. It's too much light, too much attention, too much fanfare. And he's not down with that. Along with she's a mother, she's a career owner, she got kids. It's too much. To his puny little life where he's a race car driver. He has no commitments to his mom. That is big to somebody that is small. Does that make sense? So I hope you understand that. I hope you do. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up. I so appreciate it. And I do see that you have been thumbing me up more. Thank you so much for thumbing us up. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and become a sunflower. And make sure you spread those beautiful sun seeds on the earth so the rain can continue to come. Not the storm, but the rain, the dew, that it could always let the flowers grow so the earth won't be dry and the earth will be filled with love. Why can't we be thinking like the Aquarian?
Yes, I like that.
This is an Aquarius thought. And with that being said, if you don't mind, please hype us up. It means the world to us. And if you have anything that you want to say or somebody you think that we think is interesting to read about, please leave a message down below and I will get it and respond. And with that, you know what we say? Hype us up. Subscribe to us. Hey, sunflowers. Didn't I miss something?
You sure forgot to say and thumb us up.
Here we go. Sorry. Hype us up. Subscribe to us. And don't forget to thumb us up. Hey, sunflowers.